Alright, I'm here with a brand new pickup video going over this past week's finds. Like I've said before, my state has reopened, being careful at the garage sales, mask, hand sanitizer, all that good stuff. But I have been going out and things have been going pretty well. Um, with all that, been getting some good finds. I think the time people spend at home cleaning out their stuff has definitely helped. But got some good Facebook Marketplace find that kind of just randomly got better. I got some good garage sale finds, got a good Goodwill find, so we'll jump all into that now. So a kind of strange garage sale find. I was at this sale on Friday, and then I gave the woman a card. She said she might have some Wii stuff, and I actually got a text that night about this stuff, and she said, "Hey, I just want $75 for all this." And I looked at the stuff and I thought that's pretty good. Sure, I'll do that. I didn't realize how interesting or good this would be. Kind of very, very strange. So I got some junk. I got like a the Guitar Hero drum set, which, God, I don't really want that. And I'm trying to see here. It had a Wii remote in it, though, so that was at least nice. And I got a Wii Fit board and everything with that, which I also don't really want too much. But I'll go through the stuff I got here. I got, a system, a lot of controllers, and a stack of games. So I got the Wii. It's really dirty. This stuff all, for some reason, smells like perfume. Like, I'm not talking like Febreze. I'm talking like actual, like, old lady perfume. I'm not sure why. I'm interested to see how much of this stuff works. So for some reason, there's 2 of every cable. So 2 Bower bricks, 2 video cables, actually 3 sensor bars in here for some reason. So that makes it extra nice because, supplies are always valuable to have. I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Oh, there it is. All right. There was, oh, come on. I'm telling you, if you watch my videos, I'm not sure why. One Wii remote, they put batteries in here. I can't imagine they're still good. A nunchuck. Another nunchuck. One of the original classic controllers. This stuff's filthy, but it should clean up fine. Another Wii remote, which has one of these crappy rechargeable batteries. It's oh man, this is like stuck in there. It's so corroded. Yikes. Another Wii remote with batteries flying all over the place. This is a great video. Another Wii remote. So, and then the Wii remote and the drum set. So I got, what, 5 Wii remotes? 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 Wii remotes. Very strange, but not a bad find. They're in here then as well. Were 2 copies of Wii Sports, which is actually, if you weren't aware, the price is kind of spiked on that. So it's going for close to almost $30 on eBay. So I got a Wii Sports here. Really, I'm going to end up just having to throw away the case to this one. This one's absolutely destroyed. But the discs are surprisingly okay. Got the other Wii Sports here. And then a Wii Sports Resort, another kind of destroyed case. But I think I have extra cases for that. But disc was good there for that one as well. So those have kind of spiked right now. So that's not bad. I'll go through the stack of games here. Some decent ones, but nothing too exciting. At least for collecting. But for selling, it's not bad. Link's crossbow training. Gotta find the best way to do this. Call of Duty. Most of these were complete. We play. Alright, let me see. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Might bundle the Call of Duties or something on eBay. We'll see how those go. Band Hero. Something shaking it around in there. I don't know. Biggest Loser. Wii Fit Plus. Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II. Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero World Tour. Yeah, Wii Fit. Call of Duty Black Ops. Guitar Hero 5. So this one's pretty decent on eBay. And then not one, but 2 copies of Guitar Hero 6, which is going for like 25 bucks complete. And these are both complete, and once I clean them, will be in good condition. So not sure why there was 2, but I will take them. 75 bucks for the lot. Pretty good. Hopefully the system works. I always, plug it in and see if there's a disc before I do the videos, and the disc drive sounded fine, so that's usually the biggest problem. So hopefully that works. No problems there. But, 5 remotes and that stack of games, I should at least be able to make my money back. Worst comes to worst on that. And I didn't even mention, actually, that the Wii did come in the box as well. So that's a nice little bonus. There's an old exchange sticker for $75 on it. So she just wanted what she got for the system, and I got all this stuff thrown in. So my next find then, pretty good one. I got 2 Wiis here for $5 each. Both black. Got this guy here. And all the cables look like they're in here, everything. Got another black Wii, this one, not the backwards compatible one. And I have bone extra, doors to replace that. So kind of a bummer it's not the backwards compatible one, but, $5 is still a good deal. The backwards compatible one actually then did have a Wii Sports Resort in there as well. So awesome little bonus. $5 a system, really good on that. Got some controllers with them as well. So $10 for 2 Wiis. Got what here? 3 black controllers and a white nunchuck, it looks like. And all the hookups and everything. And then this guy had a box of games. Just kind of miscellaneous games that he only wanted $1 each on. And there's some gems in here for $1, I gotta say. So let me go through those now. Let me see here. There is another Wii Sports. So I'm set on these Wii Sports. Slide 2. These are all complete and actually in pretty good shape. Metroid Prime 3. Mario Kart Wii. Disc only Spyro the Dragon. Don't know if that one's going to work. That disc is pretty rough, but worth a shot. Star Wars The Phantom Menace, disc only on PS1. Simpsons Hit and Run, disc only on PS2. I'm telling you guys, I am sorry for the horrible camera work. Now it's going to be all uneven, but I'll fix that before the next segment. Yeah, I don't think you come to youtube.com/AverageJoeGaming for the professionalness. Pretty solid one here, Manhunt 2. This one's going upwards of 30 bucks. It's missing manual, unfortunately, but still a good find. Resident Evil 0. I feel like this Resident Evil gets kind of underrated. I don't think enough people appreciate it. It's pretty good. And then Resident Evil 4 on GameCube. So, nice little stack of games. They're 20 bucks for all that. Incredible deal. A really cool Facebook Marketplace find. Not something I get very often. I kind of hate Facebook Marketplace, so I don't check it very much. But my dad was kind of lurking around there, and he saw this garage sale that was going on yesterday, as of recording the segment, and where he was like, I didn't know about this, but look, there's an N64 in this picture. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. So I kind of just used his account. I wasn't thinking to go on my account and, use my own account, but I used his account to just say, hey, is this stuff available? And, a couple hours went by and I just figured, oh, okay, they're not interested. But I actually did get a message back eventually. He said, yeah, it's all still available. So I kind of messaged around with him for a while on his account, no less. And eventually ended up making a nice deal. So there was, I asked about more game stuff and they said they had a Wii as well. So that's good. And a new 3DS system. So all around pretty nice. They said they wanted $250 for the N64 bundle, which, that's high. But the way I see it is that I got that down. I'll talk more about how I got everything down. They wanted $250 for the N64 bundle, which is definitely high for what's in here, but they also wanted $50 then for the Wii and the new 3DS, for the pair. So I did get that price down a little bit, and so I'll go over what's in here, and then I'll talk about the negotiating, I guess. N64 system, it has one of these off-brand jumper packs, or expansion packs. It is an expansion pack, actually, which is nice. Because I just put it in Donkey Kong Country, or Donkey Kong 64. to make sure it was one, and it is. So that's at least nice. Came with 5 games. All pretty solid ones, no kind of junk. Pretty solid titles. World Is Not Enough. Batman Beyond, which is a bit of a more uncommon one. Not a very good game, though. NFL Blitz. Mario Tennis, which I actually have an extra extra box and manual for this, so that gonna boost the value when I sell that. And then one of the reasons I wanted to get this is because I didn't have this one in my own collection. So my intention, hopefully, is to either break even or make a little bit of profit and keep this one for my own collection. Somehow I didn't have Mario Party 2, and this is in pretty good shape. It has a little bit of a scuff on the bottom, but pretty good shape. I played a ton of Mario Party 2 on the Wii Virtual Console. I just never ended up having my own cartridges of it. And I actually mentioned in the 2,000 subscriber Q&A special I did a few weeks ago how this year I would like to try to get Mario Party 2 and Super Metroid and a black label copy of Melee. 3 games that there's no reason I shouldn't have found in my 7 years of garage sailing and flea marketing, but just have not yet. So nice little find here. Happy to cross that one off the list. I also got this new 3DS. Everything was in really nice condition, which I appreciate. These people definitely took care of their stuff, unlike some of the last stuff I just showed in the last pickup segment. The gray new 3DS system, pretty good shape here. Gonna have some glare, and no really scratches on the screen, just some smudges, which will just come right out. I don't think they use this 3DS much because I was looking through the playtime that you get on there, and the only game that they had was they put 10 hours into Pokemon Omega Ruby, which came with it as well. So, $50 for that, plus a Wii in the box with everything. And another part of, taking care of your stuff, I got 2 Wii remotes with the deal, which usually it's a nightmare to see these Nyko covers on the back. Because these batteries never work. I had these Nyko covers when I had my Wii, because it was nice to have rechargeable batteries, even though these only recharged about half the battery power, so that was no good. But what was nice is that at the bottom of the bag of all that stuff was the original backs, which I also kept my original backs as a kid, and I'm glad I did. Also in there, kind of random, maybe we'll find out more about this, an NES power adapter, which I will never complain about. I've been looking for an SNES power adapter for a while because I need one for a Super Nintendo I got 2 pickup videos ago, but will not complain about getting an NES one, part of that deal. So the negotiating came down. They said they wanted $250 for the N64 stuff, which is obviously steep, and $50 for the Wii and 3DS stuff, which is obviously way underpriced. So the Wii and 3DS stuff, I was talking to a girl on Facebook. The Wii and the 3DS stuff was her stuff, from what I can tell. And she said the N64 stuff she's selling for her stepdad's friend. So that's what made it a little bit more difficult, because it was not them. He wanted $250. I got him down to $200 through them. So I paid $250 for this whole bundle. I'm thinking I'll probably make some profit, not too much, but I'll make a decent amount of profit. All these N64 games are spiked, and they're $15 plus games, especially with Mario Tennis, so I'll be carrying that box I have had for, I think, 4 or 5 years now. New 3DS is good. I have a charger with that. N64 systems are going for pretty all right, so I think I'll do pretty well. The main thing was I didn't have Mario Party 2, and I'm going for the full set, so I wanted to get a complete Mario Party 2. I tested the N64, it worked, the games all worked, so, you gotta sometimes pay for a good deal, but still a good deal regardless. So then an update to the last little clip there I'm going to be putting on at the end. From that $250 lot, kind of an interesting story that proved I'm pretty stupid and pretty much a gigantic moron. In the picture that I just completely had slipped my mind, in the picture of the stuff that I was getting was a drawer, like the N64 drawer. Not the first party one. I mean, here it is. It's a Videomate drawer. This was in the picture. I don't know if you can really see it. Nah, can't get it in shot. But one of these drawers. That was in the picture. When I asked her to send me pictures of all the original, that was in the original garage sale picture, I should mention. But when I asked her to send me pictures of all this stuff, she only sent me pictures of, the 5 games or whatever that I showed in the last clip. And I the drawer completely slipped my mind when I made the deal. So, I buy all that stuff thinking, all right, this is a pretty decent deal. I can at least get Mario for free and make a little bit of a profit, looks like. But I get a message from her about 2 hours later saying, oh yeah, I forgot to give you a box, or I have a box of stuff I can give you. And I didn't even know what it was going to be. I was like, okay. Because she claimed that she was also going to, they're moving. So she claimed that they were going to give me a Wii box, some Wii games if they ever found them. And I thought, okay, maybe it'll be that. Maybe it'll be something else. She mentioned DS stuff that they might have as well. So I was like, okay, we'll see what they have. And lo and behold, it's that drawer of games that I didn't even know it had games in it. I thought it was maybe just a drawer or whatever. But lo and behold, it was a drawer full of games. So this made the deal go from pretty decent to absolutely fantastic, because it is full of games. There are, let me see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 24 games in here. Adding on to the ones I already got, the 5 or whatever. Those 5 that I got must not have just been able to fit in there. So here's the games that were in the drawer. Very nice selection of stuff in here. It takes the purchase from pretty decent to fantastic. So we'll go through the games now. Perfect Dark. Ready to Rumble Round 2. Pokemon Stadium. WrestleMania 2000. Was very happy with the bundle of games that got added on. I couldn't believe that I just forgot about the drawer. And I never even really thought that it had games. Army Men Sarge's Heroes, this is a gray card. I believe this is more uncommon than the green card. I'll probably keep that in my collection. Majora's Mask Lenticular. Sounds like there's something rattling in there. I'll have to see what's up with that. Looks like the clips are fine at least. I don't know what that's all about. Quarterback Club 98. Not too exciting. Paperboy. Mission Impossible. Here's a good one. Resident Evil 2. This one definitely has jumped up a little bit lately. Mayhem. And I also believe this is only on Blue Cart usually. Or the common one's on Blue Cart. So this is probably a little bit more of a rarer variant as well. Battle Tank Global Assault, which I believe I need for the collection. Got 12 of them there. Let's get the remainder. Command and Conquer. Ocarina of Time Gold. War Gods. Mario Kart 64. A game you'll never complain about having in a lot. Super Smash Bros. Another game you'll never complain about finding in a lot. Tony Hawk 2. San Francisco Rush. Star Fox 64. Vigilante 8. I'm not sure if I have that on or not. Oh, that's funny. I didn't notice that it has an old Hollywood Video sticker on it. That's funny. Haven't thought about them in a while. Mario Golf. Duke Nukem 0 Hour. And Turok 2. So that takes the $250 I paid for the Wii, N64, and those 5 games, plus all, 29 games now. N64 and 29 games, I believe, maybe 30. The Wii system in the box, and the new 3DS system with Pokemon. That takes that from pretty good to absolutely outstanding. And she claims that she's going to get a hold of me when she finds the box of Wii games that she has. She says that that's mine as well. So we will see with that. But that could, I don't know if I'll ever get that. I'm not holding my breath on it per se. But we'll see. That could potentially be a very solid buy. But definitely already has made itself worth it. And then when I was out and about, I found a garage sale, which is kind of weird. I'm recording this on Tuesday, so Tuesday garage sale, kind of strange, but I saw this sitting out, Simpsons Road Rage. I asked if the lady had any more games, and she took me up to her attic. Not the first time I've been into someone's attic to dig for games, and hopefully not the last. But she had me bring out a little tub. Had a bunch of wires in it. Had an original Xbox. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to work. When I turned it on, it had the yellow flashing light. If anyone knows what to do with that, let me know in the comments. But it had 2 of the controller S's and all the hookups, so not too bad. Also had a couple more games. I got the Simpsons. Really bad disc of Battlefront. Pretty scratched. I might be able to get the scratches out. There's nothing horrible. It's just a lot of light scratches. I just dropped it on the floor, though, so that probably makes it even worse. I also had Mortal Kombat Armageddon and UFC Tap Out. I noticed that these were in like these weird... Like, this is the real color for an Xbox case here on this Mortal Kombat. And the Simpsons is in this weird, like, Shrek green case or something. I don't know. And so is this UFC game. I'm not sure why that is. But she didn't know what she wanted for it. I only had $22 in my wallet, so I just kind of offered her $22, and she took it. Not bad, since I didn't know if it worked. It doesn't seem like it's going to. We'll see what I can do with that. I can probably at least get, sell the system for parts and make my money back. No problem. At the very least. And then I went to a Goodwill. This was kind of weird. When I was at this Goodwill, like halfway through, the Goodwill just lost power completely. So I'm digging through their games in the dark. But they had a ton of games. This Goodwill actually is the same one that I got in my last, 2 pickup videos ago. I got the Spider-Man, and the last pickup I got that City Racer, hard to come by GameCube game. So I was like, I got to keep an eye on this place, make sure they find it, anything else comes out. And they had some more stuff that I grabbed. $1 each on all their games. Some pretty solid finds, actually. But they had probably about 40 games. I picked up 14 of them here. Well, probably closer to 30 games, I'd say. I picked up 14 of them here. And some good ones mixed in here, but it was funny just kind of digging through the games in the dark as the power had gone out. Most of these are complete. Some of them are missing the manual. Let me see here. NBA Ballers Phenom. Top Gun Combat Zones by Titus, I see. This one is complete. I'll throw this in the maybe if I go for the full GameCube set box. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Some of these SmackDown games are worth decent enough. Just put them on eBay. Make money for other game stuff. I'm not too interested in wrestling, but someone is. SmackDown vs. Raw 10. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. One of these, this has a bonus disc with it too. I don't know. Really torn up at the bottom, whatever the heck happened there, but not a big deal. This one I'll be throwing in my collection. I don't think I had Fable 3. Maybe I do. It didn't have it in my inventory, but I thought I did, but it was $1, so. Worst comes to worst, I throw it in the trade box. Some pretty good ones in here, though. Another just regular SmackDown vs. Raw. That was not complete. No. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Someone wrote Sammy Property or something. I don't know. Sorry for doxing Sammy Property if I accidentally did. I don't even think that's probably his name. This one actually had 2 copies of SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. This one's pretty scratched, but I think I could probably fix it with my machine. Both of them are pretty scratched. Most of the games weren't too scratched, though, which is good. This one, I didn't actually have this variant of the Snake Eater. I have the one that comes in the trilogy, but I didn't actually have this Snake Eater variant. And the disc looks good, and it was complete. So, $1 for that. Some good ones here. Street Volume 3. Complete. Street Volume 2 is especially pretty decent, and that is complete as well. Street Volume 1. I don't want to... I'm sorry, Sammy Property. I'm not meaning to dox you, but... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sammy. I didn't mean it. And then probably the best one of all of this, Def Jam Vendetta. Probably the best one in the bundle here, which is complete. Whoever owned this, I guess Sammy, if this is all Sammy stuff, must have liked hip-hop and basketball. So, pretty solid stack of Goodwill stuff. And then I stopped at, I was at another Goodwill. Here's another Goodwill find. Another copy of Sonic 06 Platinum Hits. Did pretty decently with the other one. This was $1, so figured I'd go for it. But another thrift store, I was actually getting rid of the Guitar Hero drum set and some Wii accessories, like just, you know, the plastic little toy thing, like you put on the Wii remote to play with tennis or whatever. I was getting rid of those and a Wii Fit board that I just didn't want. I can't do anything with it. So I was just giving that stuff away, and I figured I'd stop inside and found a couple things here. Found a complete copy of Rock Band Country Track Pack. I could probably get $12 out of that. Maybe I could put it up for probably $12 on eBay. Then I got two guitars, actually, two of the same guitar. I don't know if they work yet. The red one for the Wii. Actually, this is for Guitar Hero 5, which I have a copy of. I haven't sold yet. I'll probably bundle it. And then the same guitar. I have a Band Hero I might bundle it with or something. But not bad. One of them was $4 and one of them was $1. I don't know why, since they're the same guitar, but not a bad deal. And then here we got the Thursday and Friday finds for this past week before the video goes up on Saturday. Thursday, first stop I went to, got this box. Kind of weird. 2 weeks in a row I found Atari 5200 stuff out at the garage sales, although last week I didn't buy it. But for $20 for everything, you got this box of Atari stuff here. Some games, some accessories. I'll go through that stuff now. Frogger, which I didn't know the games had these little cards in the back too, the overlays for the controller. That's kind of neat. Not too familiar with the 5200. Pac-Man. Centipede. And kicks for the games, and then some just accessories. This absolutely massive power brick. The worst thing I've ever seen in my life. This horrible power brick. This is huge. It's absolutely massive. But these, even just the power brick itself goes for like $25 online. So and a bunch of controllers and paddles and everything. Some manuals as well. Got here the paddles or the controller for the 5200. Another one. Sure, this is coming off great on the camera. One with the Pac-Man overlay. I got to put it back in the game, and then 4 controllers in total. And we'll see what the manuals were in here. I think there was an owner's manual, and then the ones for the different games. Here's the system manual. And maybe in some kind of other manual. And man, a lot of owner's manuals. Not sure what's up with this. And yeah, here's the kicks manual. Frogger. Centipede. And Pac-Man. So, alright, little find there. $20. I kind of just bought it too because the one of my competitions, one of the local resellers was at that sale, so I felt like buying it out from under him. But not a bad deal. I would have probably bought it regardless. Don't see a 5200 stuff out very often. And thought it was interesting. Also on that day then, I went to another little sale. And it was, I almost didn't stop at it because it looked like crap, but actually when you went in, there was a lot of like old Star Wars toys and X-Men toys and stuff. They kind of had them priced higher because you knew they probably knew what they had a little bit more, but still got some game stuff that they had there. They had these sitting out, 2 Game Boy Advances for $25 each. The blue one, no, is it the black one or the blue one? The black one works. The blue one only works when it's plugged in, so that's a bit of a bummer. They didn't have chargers though, so I got her down to do both of them for $40. So she did that. Some good games there at the lot though. A real winner here. Unfortunately, it's missing manual, but the disc's in great shape, and it has the back artwork. Marvel Superheroes on PS1. That's definitely a gem to grab. We'll zoom. Unfortunately, though, it is missing that manual. But it was only $1, so. And then $3 each on Game Boy games. I got Army Men. I like to get the Game Boy Color, like clear case ones. So $3 on that. $3 on Formula 1 2000, which is actually, this is like a $12 game for some reason. Might be kind of uncommon. And then I didn't have this one in my collection. The only Game Boy Advance game I think they had there. Mario versus Donkey Kong. So, not bad. $50 for all that stuff. I should make that money back off of one of the Game Boys, one of the working ones. And I'll just sell the other one for parts. I'm not too keen on fixing stuff, so I'll just probably sell that one for parts then. Also, then when I was driving around, I'd never seen these before. I found this, and I have some kind of dumb rule in my ape mind that I have to buy like everything with Mario's face on it. So I bought this Connect Super Mario 3D Land set for $2. I figured, why not? So yeah, I don't know much about these. I remember they did like Mario Kart Connects. I didn't remember they did Super Mario 3D Land ones. Pretty cool though. So I got a really weird sale, a real kind of strange stories for the Friday sales then. So there was a garage sale that was listed online that said it started at 8:30. That was for, what got me interested in the sale, was that it was said, it had Mario Kart on GameCube, a PS2 system, and an Xbox system. So I thought, all right, I'll check this out. There's not too much going on. So I went to that. I roll up there around there at 8. I didn't know until I got into the neighborhood. This is a neighborhood sale, so it was a pretty good neighborhood. A lot of sales, probably 30 sales or so, 35 sales in the neighborhood. Pretty good neighborhood sale. So I get up there, and I'm kind of just walking up to the sale because it looks open. I figure, okay, maybe 8:30 was a mistake, though all the neighborhood signs say 8. So I just kind of start walking up there, and the woman kind of rudely tells me, oh, no early birds. I believe the kids these days would call this woman like a Karen. So I was like, oh, okay, I just walked away. Yeah, it was really strange just because, I'm sorry, if you're set up and you have a neighborhood sale that starts at 8, you don't start at 8:30. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. Very annoying. Eventually I just went up and looked at the stuff at 8:15 anyway. I drove around the neighborhood sale a little bit and went back. I didn't end up buying anything from this sale. I had actually been in this sale, I think last year, maybe 2 years ago. They had a really expensive, they had a PS2 for way too much money, an Xbox for way too much money, and an N64 for way too much money. I think had to have been the same PS2 and Xbox at this sale that was at last year's sale. I don't know, who knows what the N64 were that one, but not too concerned. And they wanted $40 on the Mario Kart Double Dash, which is not a bad price if you want it for your collection, but not a good price at a garage sale. So definitely passed on all that stuff. But yeah, people just started going to the sale at like 8:15, so I was like, she just must have relented. But not too bad there. Also in this neighborhood then, I asked one guy if he had any games, and he brought out a shoebox with a Wii in it. So 6th Wii of this last week. I was hoping to make it to 7 Wiis so I could get 1 Wii a day, but I must have had the day of rest or something because I could not get that. So 6 Wiis from this last Friday to this Friday. I don't know how that kind of, probably half of them are in, or some of them are in last pickup video, a lot of them are in this one. So that was good. I paid $20 for that and had all the hookups and everything. Wii stuff is pretty good right now. Definitely has seen a pretty big bump since everything started going down in March. Wii stuff is definitely bumped up. It also had a copy of Guitar Hero World Tour inside. You take what you can get. Also at this neighborhood sale then, let me see what else we got here. I got this for $1, this little DS case that had Kingdom Hearts in it. I might have an empty case for this. 358 over 2 days. This will be nice actually because I have a lot of loose cartridge games I'm waiting to get cases for. And I'm going to actually probably just put them in this case because it seems to hold a lot of them. So that's nice. But yeah, $1 for that. Pretty good find. Really good find here. These people had some 360 games. Nothing too interesting, but I did pick up NCAA Football 13, which, if you're not aware, NCAA Football 14 is like well over $100 game. on 360 and PS3. And this one is, for 360, is about a $40-ish game. So got that for $3. Really nice pickup there. Happy to get that one as well. I also picked up this. I remember I had to get one of these for a college class at one point and then never ended up using it. And it ended up selling on eBay for decent money. One of these eye clickers. So I bought another one for $1. You know, sell some stuff on eBay, make some more money to get some games, pay for the gas, whatever it may be. So that wasn't too bad there. Let me see here. And then this was just a random pickup. This was like a neighborhood right outside of the neighborhood sale. I'm like on and off thinking about doing the full Wii U set at some point. So I'm kind of doing the thing I'm doing with GameCube, where if I find any game for cheap, I'm just picking it up and throwing it in a box, and we'll see if I ever want to do anything with it. But I found the Penguins of Madagascar for $1. Complete and everything. So I figured, if I ever want to do the full set, I'll be one game closer for only $1. So that wasn't too bad. And if any of my Lego fans that watch my videos, I know the big Lego haul from last year did very well. I still get comments on that video quite a bit. Some of them kind of annoying. I sold that stuff a long time ago, and I still get comments telling me what I should do with it, or asking me if I can still sell it to them. But I found another Lego set, pretty old one, at a garage sale. It's a Harry Potter set. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. Recently I feel kind of validated for not knowing anything about Harry Potter, but it's in the box. I haven't gone through to see if everything's in here. It's from what? I'm trying to see what year. From 2002. I got it for $8. I looked them up and they were going for like over $100 on eBay without the box. So figured if it's complete or close enough to complete, I can do well with that. So we'll have to see. But if any Harry Potter or Lego fans know anything about that, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, though, I think that's going to be it for this time around. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter at ObjoGaming. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Leave a comment down below if you've been able to pick up anything lately, or if you have anything to say about anything I picked up. And until then, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.